Hi Scorpions, this is Star with Ariana Stock. This is your forecast for September 2022. We will rely on tarot and some oracle cards like always. Let's just get down to your reading. Energy that you're carrying forward into September from August is a Tower card. These final days of August were marked by unexpected developments. I think your expectations may not have been met. Maybe you needed to be a bit more realistic. There were heavy demands on your time. You had to be ready for the grind. Maybe you also had the urge to communicate with someone because this is a Mars energy that was compelling you to do that. I think your focus was on work. You wanted to get ahead. You wanted to complete as much as you could, but you also wanted to ignore people who were bothering you. Obstacles to overcome this month are the challenges that September is going to pose for Scorpions is the Chariot card. You have to overcome the movement. Maybe oftentimes you could feel that it was unnecessary or that you had to commute unnecessarily. So these are things which you need to be careful of. This is a Chariot card, so maybe you're a bit temperamental. You could also have issues with your father here. So you need to work upon them, or even with the father figure. I think your friends and acquaintances or even your family members could be very demanding. They want you to assist them and you are going to do just that. But then this could also make you a bit moody, or this may make you feel as though you always have to do the needful. Influencers for this month, we have the Queen of Cups here. This is a very artistic and creative lady here. She looks so beautiful. You're going to be someone who is coming into your own when it comes to your imagination or your artistic venture. Scorpions, it's one of the most intuitive sun signs. That is why you need to pay attention to your intuition. Your inner voice is never wrong. Another thing I'm picking up, that maybe there's also going to be someone who is up to mischief at work. This person is trying to undermine your authority and you want to put that person in his or her place. But in your quest to do so, Scorpions, you may be coming across as someone who is uncooperative or not collaborative. Ego has no place in relationships. Within the home front or within the work environment, you have to work with everyone or take everyone along. That is why I think people around you could criticize you. They could question your moves. They could ask you to do some soul searching here. These are the challenges that life throws up, and we have to learn the lessons if we want to get ahead or if we want to improve as human beings. The first 10 days of September, we have the Queen of Pentacles, another queen in your reading. So females are going to be dominant players in September. This queen is holding on to a pentacle. You have to hold on to whatever you have. Maybe you should also look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we make gains, but then those could turn out to be short-term gains. I think someone is also stirring up trouble here for you, so you should be very vigilant and watchful. Scorpions, you should also tap into your contacts. You should also assert yourself rather than allow other people to take you for granted. Technically also, this September you could be a bit challenged. Even while working, I think you should review the tasks at hand. Maybe there are mistakes that you have overlooked. Sometimes you could be lacking in motivation with so much going around you. You may feel that you don't have the drive or the impetus to get ahead. But like I said, this is a challenge and you do have inner strength to combat such situations. Banking work or financial transactions will also keep you busy in these days. 11th to 20th September, we have the Strength card here. This lady, she seems to be in control of whatever is going around her. Minor irritants apart, this is turning out to be a fruitful and productive time. Gains can also be expected. Even past gains or surprises are in store for you. I think you're someone who is very easy to talk to. You're someone who understands the pros and cons before getting ahead, unlike your family members or unlike someone who is rushing headlong. So there could be comparisons here. While dealing with clients also, I think you will brush aside those clients who always expect more from you or who are quite miserly when it comes to payments. Other than that, I think in these days you're going to come good. You're going to complete a lot of work. Maybe your superior or the management also wants to increase the workload of colleagues. You already have a lot on your plate, but then the administrator doesn't seem to see that. The final days of September, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. This lady is busy working on a creative project. She's busy with the hands. Paperwork or technical work is quite likely at this time. I think you're also going to be appreciated for your creativity. Your rewards are going to come in. But this is also the time when you need to work on polishing your skills. You need to collaborate with others here. You have to also bide your time and wait for the opportunities. You need to be very patient. Even while dealing with clients, I think you need to stick to your guns. Many of you could also be decluttering your living space, or you may be focusing on home improvements. With respect to your love life, I have this card, Blind Side. I think this could be true for some Scorpions out there. There's a message here from the universe. Maybe you feel ignored in a relationship or in a connection. There's a huge possibility that you could come across someone from your past or someone whom you reconnect on account of work. This person is seeing you as his Queen of Cups. You are very creative. You also have a way with words here. I think you are impressing this person, but then you also understand that there are limitations. If you accept the proposal or if you go with the flow, then it would be best. But then Scorpion, somewhere down the line, you could ignore this person because you believe that social limitations are going to be there, or family limitations are going to be there. Many of you who fancy someone, I think you're hopeful that in time to come or in the future, there's going to be a promising union with this person. Maybe for some Scorpions who are single, there could be proposals on dating sites, on matrimonial sites, so you should be open to the same. Romancing Scorpions, I think your lover could be someone who is very busy on account of work, so that is why you have to find time for each other. Maybe you're also going to discuss your past life here. I think some of you, in case you're in a secret romance, you should be very careful because someone could blow the whistle, someone could talk about your covert romance publicly, and this may not go down well with you. Your family elders are also going to frown upon your choice when it comes to matters of the heart. Maybe they don't like the person you fancy or whom you are romancing. I think the key here, Scorpions, for harmony in your romantic connection is to speak up, because we also have this card, unspoken words hurt. Sometimes not communicating could also lead to awkwardness or lead to awkward silences here. Maybe you're walking away from a relationship because, like I said, there are limitations here, so that is why this person could be feeling your loss. Married Scorpions, you should be more polite, you should be watching romantic movies together. I think many of you could also be the caregiver this month. Your in-laws or someone around you is unwell. Many Scorpions could also be dealing with the ex-flame here. Maybe you want to distance yourself from relationships which are not helping you or which are toxic. The universe is also asking you to focus on devotion here. Maybe you should be devoted to your work, or you should be finding time to be devoted to your partner, or even focus on prayer. Prayer helps ease situations. Besides, worry only causes stress here. From Lenormand, we have this card, Heart. You did have the Queen of Cups. I think many Scorpions, you could be dealing with a person who doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, or maybe you're also coming across as someone who is just that, because you have the card Blind Side and you also have the card Unspoken Words Hurt. That is why I think it is imperative for you to be more communicative in your relationship, to be more romantic, to be open rather than be closed off and with respect to the heart chakra. The thing, maybe this heart card is also asking you to be very creative, and you're going to be very artistically inclined, or you could be involved in a creative venture. You do have the Eight of Pentacles, you do have the Queen of Cups, so In many ways, this reading seems to reconfirm what has been said earlier. Archangel Raphael is also telling you to expect a miracle here. Maybe some of you are also apprehensive about a medical report, but you should be reassured, or you should be rest assured that your angels are looking out for you. This could also be with respect to a loved one who is unwell. Archangel Raphael is always there at hand, and he is conveying to you that you need to stay devoted. You need to be the caregiver, but you can also expect a miracle this September. I hope Scorpions you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.